Yeah. Yeah, Lokesh. Yeah, I learned a lot as a leader of my team. In fact, we are a team of two only. Being a social enterprise, we have to keep our fixed overheads at the minimum. So Farid is the second half of my team, and he was working from home, and he lives in a 200 square feet area with seven members in his family, out of which two are kids. Now imagine how he must be working from home with so much of chaos. Initially, I was getting irritated, but then I started thinking compassionately and tried to become empathetic about him. That now I have to go beyond work and try to solve his personal problems as well, which will in turn help to improve his productivity, which I never did before the lockdown. So I realized I asked him, when do the kids go to sleep? What's their schedule? And he said mostly 3 to 5. Okay, let's have a conference call during those 2 hours. Creative yet simple solutions helped us to be more productive. Then many times, because the son is only at home, the mothers and other people tend to give some chores and household work, because out of sight is out of mind. If your son and daughter is out of house, there is no question of asking him doing some household work. पर अगर सामने कोई इंसान बैठा है, तो you have the tendency, अरे वो पंखा बंद हो गया, इधर देखो ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, किचन का पंखा नहीं चल रहा है. Then I actually had a session with his ammi and bhabi, that you have to assume that he's not at home for a certain number of hours. List down the things that you want to get done from him, and you can do it, say, after lunch. There's some half an hour free time. You can tell him all these things and get things done from him. So no, these things were we are actually doing at a very personal level. So I think humility, empathy, compassion are the new smart. The bosses, usually in the evening the boss says, so how was your day? And the guy says, yeah, थोड़ा घर में प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है, थोड़े झगड़े चल रहे हैं. अच्छा ठीक है, वो ईमेल का क्या हो गया, तूने रिप्लाई नहीं दिया. He did not actually mean about his question. He did not bother about the answer. So these are bad leaders. Okay, we have to stand in other person's shoes and try to feel his pain, his problems without experiencing it. That is what empathy is all about. So I think leaders have to eat last. Leader, I call it as servant leadership, where employees come ahead of me, because being a leader, I don't need any separate credit. The fact that I'm a leader, I've already got the credit. So I think leadership is now more about parenting, treating your employees like your children, and take care of them beyond salary and working hours.